Well, hello guys, I hope everybody's doing okay. Welcome back to another episode where we are today, back in my garden. Surprise, surprise. It's that time of year again where I need to do a tidy up and a cut back. The days are getting shorter and a lot colder, and I'm trying to keep a stiff upper lip because it's this time of year where I start to get a little bit sad and a little bit down and feel like putting the garden to bed for winter, despite the fact that we're only in autumn. And to keep my seasonal affective disorder in check this year, I've decided I'm going to garden all the way through till spring. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do this, so I'm just going to create work for myself in this garden and the allotment and see how it goes. I've got a number of jobs planned for today, including planting up some hanging baskets, sorting out my water feature, and a general all-round tidy up. But I've also had a cunning plan for my next video, but you're going to have to wait and find out what that is. So I'm going to get cracking now, and I will speak to you throughout the video. Thank you very much for watching. It's greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoy this little film. Well, task number one, as you can probably see, is sorting out these hanging baskets. They looked absolutely beautiful in summer, but now they've gone over a bit, starting to look really gnarly, really old, and a little bit unsightly, and they're definitely past their best, which for some reason has just reminded me that my mother-in-law also wanted some hanging baskets doing for this winter, so I suppose I'd better get those done as well. And while I was stripping this hanging basket down ready for the compost heap, I came across a dianthus in the centre, and I might be able to salvage this because it is a perennial, but first it's going to need a little bit of water and a rehydrate. So I'm just going to drop this root ball into some water, and while that's soaking up some of that, I'm just going to do the task that I always think spruces a garden up really quickly, and that's mowing and strimming. Now, I always pride myself on the ability to pretty much eat and enjoy anything, and of course, within reason, I am talking foodstuffs here. But for some reason, I dislike pears. I don't like them, I never have. They're a weird texture, a weird taste. Every single time I've tried to take these inside to ripen them, they stay rock hard for weeks on end and then suddenly turn into mush almost overnight. So I give away as many as I can and the rest go in the compost bin. For all the fruit trees the person who used to own this house could have planted, Why did they plant a pear tree? So please let me know in the comments if you want to be a member of the I Hate Pears Club. Membership is free, and all we do is sit around all day talking about how much we hate pears. And this is probably genetic as well, because none of my children like pears either, and they're pretty much like me, they will eat anything. My wife will occasionally eat a pear, and she will also occasionally try and hide some in my porridge in the morning, and I can tell before that bowl of porridge even comes into the room. Now it's time to get these veggie beds in order. I've spotted a few strawberries that I can take from these runners, and they're going to end up at the allotment. I also need to clear out the vegetables because I've got some rocket and mustard and a few other things to plant that hopefully will do a little bit better in these shortened days and cooler nights. Well guys, that's almost it for today. Thank you very much for joining me in my garden. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, a little bit different than usual, but I'm always really happy for you guys to come and have a look at this garden and seeing how we're progressing. I've still got a lot more to do, but that's the same as every other single job I ever do. There is always more needs doing, but I suppose that's the nature of life, because it's definitely the nature of gardening. But I'm cool with that because I would get so bored otherwise. But anyway, thanks again for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.